All right, you guys, what's going on? It's your boy Town. So, man, we just chilling, man, just chilling in a, one of those. It's not a gated community, but this is real solid community. I'm up in, you know, Vacaville, just chilling, you know, just having some fun, just enjoying the fight and stuff. Just chilling, getting some info, tallying up some info about some investments, potential investments, but okay, so now I have the facts. So what's actually going on with Ryan Garcia is that Ryan Garcia contractually he had to pay 200,000 for every pound he missed. So technically Ryan Garcia is only going to be out of 600,000, but if he honors the bet then it'll be 1.5. But they did have a clause for either fighter if they didn't make weight. Ryan Garcia, he chose not to make weight. So basically, that's what's going on. Um, I saw a video by somebody saying that they think this fight is a mismatch. I'm not giving the dude credit. I happen to watch his channel. I don't like the dude, so um, I'm not gonna plug his channel whatsoever. So whoever it is, you just gonna have to find out your damn self. But I'm not giving this dude no kind of credit. So that's basically what's really going on. I don't know how far we are from the actual event. I think the fighters are scheduled. Yeah, it's only 600,000 in total. Contractually, it was 200,000 per pound that Ryan Garcia didn't make. So Ryan Garcia is really actually going to be out of uh, 600,000, and that's exactly what Marquez got when Floyd didn't make weight. So that sounds about right, because when Floyd didn't make weight, when Floyd was supposed to come in at 145, and Floyd came in at 147, you know, he had to pay Marquez an additional 600,000. So Marquez got a good payday from Floyd, even though he ended up getting a monumental ass whooping via Floyd Mayweather. But it is what it is. He got an extra 600,000 to get beat up by Floyd the way he did. So um, with that being said, you know, um, I got my correspondent. Kobe, he's there. He's covering the fight. Sure wish but based off what I saw a couple of days ago or yesterday, I sure wish I would have came. But we'll leave it at that. I ain't even gonna go into that. But people that know me, they know why I wish I would have came, and we ain't even gonna go into that. He probably would have came in overweight versus Tank if it wasn't for the rehydration clause. A lot of people are just expecting a circus with Ryan Garcia. Some people feel that if Ryan Garcia falls behind really bad in the fight, let's say it's the seventh or eighth round, and let's just say Ryan Garcia maybe has lost every round, maybe he's down, maybe 6 rounds to 1, or maybe down all 7 rounds going into the seventh round and about to lose the seventh round. They think in the eighth round he's gonna pull something, or maybe even sooner if he falls behind early in this fight. So we don't know what's gonna happen. As I said before, expect the unexpected. Well, people, the sad part about it is some people are even making excuses for Ryan Garcia, saying, oh, it's just part of trying to promote the fight. And, other people are saying it was self-sabotage, which I believe it was self-sabotage. Of course, well, Teddy Atlas going to make excuses, you know. So, I mean, does this surprise you? A lot of people are making excuses for Ryan Garcia, but we both know if this was Devin Haney, they would be going in on Devin Haney. They would be calling Devin Haney unprofessional. They would be saying that he's acting ghetto and all this stuff. Listen, I've been doing this for way too long. I know how these people get down, and I know how these people like to try to insult our intelligence. They always try to change the narrative when it's us. Like I said before, I'm not stupid. I've been doing this way too long. Y'all know I cover boxing. Y'all know I go to these fights. Y'all know damn well. Y'all know damn well if this had been Devin doing the shit that Ryan been doing, they would have been calling Devin every name but a child of God. People would have been going in on him. They would have been saying all kind of stuff. They would have somehow tried to attach this to Bill. You know, you would have people you would have people on social media attacking Bill, attacking Devin Haney, but you already know what time it is. And then at the same time, what did I tell you? Didn't I tell y'all that Tank was going to announce his fight today? I've been doing this way too long. And at the end of the day, Tanks need David Benavidez to help him sell that fight that nobody was going to watch. And then the fight is not going to be in Houston. The fight is going to be in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. So the fight will not take place in Houston because from my knowledge, people told me that Houston had events both booked that day. And why would Megan Thee Stallion basically step aside and push her event to the side for a boxing match? If I'm Megan Thee Stallion, even if they expected me to push my concert to the side for a fight, you're going to have to give me like $3 million. And you know they wasn't going to do that. So, with that being said, it's going to be in Las Vegas. I should have known this was going to be a Las Vegas fight. And Tank just capping the damn. Tank sitting up there talking about Al Heyman runs boxing. My thing is, how you run boxing when you ain't got no fight dates? Where you only got 2 fight dates since January. You only is going in June. This will be the PBC's only second fight date. Actually 3 with the Canelo. So basically, you supposed to run boxing, but you got all these fight dates. How many events Top Ranked did already? What? At least 10. How many Matchroom did? And then Matchroom got the joint where they be doing some stuff on Friday nights. They did a show in Atlanta. So you only then had 3 events since, basically the 1st of January, but you saying Al Heyman runs boxing. Hey, Tank, stop the cap, man. Stop the cap, man. And then he pretty much admitted that Al Heyman don't mess with dudes that don't know boxing. At the end of the day, they tried to sabotage this fight. Come on, man. Can we please stop it, man? Well, that's what Tank say. Well, at the end of the day, I mean, of course, Tank would say Al Heyman runs boxing, where basically he put Tank in the ring with dudes that he know Tank in all likely can beat. When was the last risky fight that Tank had? Listen, at the end of the day, Frank Martin ain't experienced enough to beat, he ain't experienced enough to beat Tank. Can we just stop it? Frank Martin didn't look good in a couple of his fights. He looked mediocre. At the end of the day, keep in mind, Frank Martin was fighting in ballrooms. Frank Martin was fighting in conference rooms. That's why I laugh when I hear Leonard Ellaby do these interviews. Leonard Ellaby always sitting up doing these interviews, and he always try to make a little side remark. Oh, well, I heard the fight ain't selling good. Okay, dude, what do that have to do with the PBC? But we heard your last event didn't sell good. And we still waiting for those pay-per-view numbers. That's what be bothering me about Sir Nose. Like, dude, what do that have to do with y'all making a fight? And that's true. That's true. It's a joint event. That's true. It's a collabo. It's true. And by the way, I got the notification to attend a press conference in New York on Wednesday, which in all likelihood that will be the announcement of Bud, his next fight. That's gonna take place in August at the Los Angeles Memorial. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. They should move that event to the Intrude Dome. They should have that fight They should have that fight at the Clippers' new arena. That'll be the perfect way to bring in boxing to the new arena, because the Intro-Dome is done. It's pretty much finished. The first event is gonna be a concert. I think it's gonna be the second week of August, but I'm pretty sure they can. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they can make some phone calls. Keep in mind, Steve Ballmer is a billionaire. He can grease a couple of palms to get the building cleared for August the 3rd, which I'm pretty sure they could have an event there. Bud will be fine. At the end of the day, Bud is trying to make history. He going, Charlo, he tried to interfere and it didn't work. And you could see Bud, by the time this fight rolls around, fighting for 2 titles on his mission to become undisputed in the 3rd weight class. At the end of the day, the PBC can play all the games they want, but they do not have the bread that Turki Al-Sheikh have. They don't have, it's not even close. It's not even up for discussion. Turki Al-Sheikh can outbid Al Haymon in anything. I hate to say this. I'm not trying to put Al Haymon down, but you have to tell the truth. Al Haymon did a lot of fuck shit, and it just got to be said. I know a lot of people want to play this black shit when it comes to Al Haymon, but Al Haymon, a lot of the people that he dogged out, stalled their career, pushed them to the side for Mexican fighters or black. So you can save the Hotep stuff. Because he would sound stupid. What's your 500 to 800 million to 45 billion dollars? That's what they saying he at least got access to. Oh, by the way, go check out my short. That's our new secret weapon. You know what I'm saying? That's our new secret weapon, the boxing beauty. So go check out that sister. She Jamaican. So, that's our new secret weapon. Well, what could Floyd say? Like I said, once again, Turki Al-Sheikh can push Al Haymon out the way with ease. He already showing you and flexing his muscles. He putting Bud at the Los Angeles Coliseum. Y'all do know at capacity that place can hold 100,000 people. You do know they had the Olympics there many moons ago, actually 40 years ago. So I'm just saying, that's what you call making big moves right there. Even though I think they should reduce it, they should go to SoFi Stadium. They should go to SoFi Stadium. I ain't gonna lie to you, that would be a hell of a lot easier for me, because I don't know if you know, for my people that's from LA, the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum is in the hood. It's in, what I'm saying, it's in the hood. So it's in the hood. It's up Figueroa. I did a fight there. They have this state of the art soccer stadium that could hold like 20, 30,000. That's where Bud should actually fight. That's a nice outdoor stadium. But they saying it's gonna be at the Memorial. Yeah, man, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Turki Al-Sheikh could buy the PBC. He could buy, and don't be surprised if that's not in the cards. They could just buy the PBC. At least with that being said, at least we'll get fights made. Yeah, man. The Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, that's in the hood. When I say that's in the hood, listen, USC is in the hood. USC is it's right down Figueroa. Like the Staples Center is on Figueroa, but if you drive up Figueroa for about 10 to 15 minutes, you'll get to USC. So, but yeah, getting back to the actual fight, we a little ways away from the main event. I'm not even worried about that. I'm just sitting up here chilling with y'all, talking to my family, which is y'all, getting some work in. So like I said before, I'm just I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened. I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened I'm just saying, Chase, that I ain't saying it's in the works, but I'm saying it could happen. Never say never. I'll put it to you this way: I will be up for it because, like I said before, with that being said, it wouldn't be no fights that couldn't get made. And now he coming to the States. So what's the excuse now? Like I said with Tank, so is Tank still gonna need 2 Ferraris? Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I might as well just tell the truth. Tank versus Frank Martin is damn near a mismatch. They know Tank is gonna win the fight, but then the first thing that's gonna happen is you gonna hear Leonard Ellaby talking about ticket sales and all this stuff. Listen, man, nobody. And I can tell you right now, Tank versus Frank Martin ain't gonna do no 1.2 million pay-per-views. They'll be lucky if they hit 300,000 or 400,000, and the 200,000 is gonna come from Tank, and the other 100,000 is gonna come from David Benavidez. That's it. That's all. Why you think they got David Benavidez and they think they doing you a favor by trying to promote this as a splash event, when actually they need David Benavidez to help sell this fight because they knew Tank versus Frank Martin wasn't gonna do no good pay-per-view numbers. Yeah, the fight gonna sell out. The fight gonna sell out because one, you have Tank and you have David Benavidez on the card, so of course the fight is gonna sell out. But is that gonna get people to buy pay-per-views? Well, this is why he got talked out of. And I can tell you right now, I heard Frank Martin is only getting paid. I heard Frank Martin only getting paid somewhere anywhere from 200,000 to 300,000 for this fight, when he was guaranteed 1.3 versus Shakur Stevenson. And you get people sitting up here lying, talking about that wasn't the case. He got offered more money. That's fact. I'll talk to the top ranked people. They told me exactly how much money that they was gonna give Frank Martin. Why would Top Rank gotta lie? These people that's sitting up here, sitting up behind computers, talking a bunch of shit, they don't know what the hell they talking about. I know what I'm talking about. What would they have to lie to me for? Why would 3 people from Top Rank say we offered the dude, we was gonna pay him 1.3? We went from the 100,000s to 1 million to eventually 3, and then Frank Martin sitting up there front and talking about, oh, all they had to do is add a little bit of They added a whole bunch of They added double to it, and you still, and you got talked out of it. Now you see what's happening with Steve Fulton. I think Steve Fulton, I heard Steve Fulton may be coming back soon, but you see Steve Fulton been put on the shelf. They tried to talk Steve Fulton out of taking that $3 million he got paid to fight anyway. Man, I don't blame him for telling Al Haymon, you out of your damn mind if you think I ain't finna take no $3 million. And then what was next? So what Steve Fulton would have did then if he wouldn't have took that fight? He would have been sitting up at home without $3 million at least. Hey, listen. And he probably made more. Probably off the pay-per-view sales overseas. Anyway, as a big star overseas, man. He probably made like 4. So if he's sitting up at the house, listen, I know he got his ass handed to him by Anyway, but listen, when you on a long plane ride, on a 14-hour plus plane ride from Japan, you gonna feel a lot better knowing when you check your bank account, you got $3 million in your bank account. So that ass whipping feel a little bit better. I mean, well, you know what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Canelo, to a certain degree, I think Canelo pay-per-view is financing this fight. That's just my own personal opinion. I know people gonna get mad at me, but it is what it is. Oh, but before I go, let's get it. Y'all watch this pay-per-view, support it. Shout out to 7-8. Shout out to some of the boys from the LDBC. They out there in full effect. Boy, I sure wish I would have came out there after all, but I'm gonna leave that to myself. I'm gonna leave that to myself. I ain't even doing no more talking. But anyway, y'all know what's up. It's your boy Town. I'm out.